hours of a flight. But in reality, it's just 1 hour flight. It sounds like a very long, hard trip for us. That was supposed to be an hour. Took 18 hours literally. And a land, sea, and air adventure. Despite our tiring and challenging situation, I truly, ito na the best, enjoy our group. 19, the 19, come on, stand up. 19 people, come on, stand up. Aminin. I truly enjoyed our group. Praise God for their heart, even if we're having difficulty. You know our lunch? Sandwich. Our supposedly sandwich plus konting siopaw. Tapos sabi ni Jackie, malamang walang pagkain doon sa barko. Wala nga. May simple food lang. No? And then, the Lord allowed us to bond together. Diba? Am I number 17 now? You see the picture. Don't look at me. I'm still the same. The picture is nicer. Diba? With each other and enjoy the fellowship of one another. And then this is my Bible verse yesterday in my devotion. In Ecclesiastes 4:12, sabi niya, the one may be overpowered. Two can defend themselves. A cord of three. A cord of three, where am I? A cord of three strands is not quickly broken. No? Then I went back to what happened. You know, if I am alone, I could have easily given up. If I am with Jackie, we could just easily give up. But because we are strand of 19, the strand of that 19 is so powerful that we will not give up. And we arrive here on time for the next session. Praise God for that. Okay. As for us, I believe, the first 19, kasi NLT yan di ba? Kala nyo, madala yung trabaho ng NLT, no? Sinubukan kami ni Lord. Sinalang kami sa lutuan with a lot of challenges, di ba? But I praise God for that. Life is always about challenges. It's all about challenges. It's all about the challenges. The question is, what will we do with these kind of challenges? Oy, okay na oo ha, pero nung pandemic, hindi kayo maka-oo ha? Ha? Okay? Let me go back to my script original na ha? Okay? Mahaba pa. That's about it. And then let's go back. So what happened? But today is not about the challenges. I just tell you the challenges for a reason. It is celebrating the constant victories of the Lord from each challenges that we face. He is the only one who made us overcome the many challenges that come in our lives. How through His Word and His faithfulness in life. Let's go back again to my challenges. Because the reason why I shared all the challenges is because I want to share to you how faithful is the Lord is. Let's go back. The doctor said that if this medication will not work, this is about the COVID, for Jackie's sister. Isa na lang ang gamot. Ito, pag hindi pa nag-work, sabi ng doktor, intubation. So alam ko na kung what will happen if intubated. Tama ba? Alam niyo ba what will happen? But the last medicine turned things around. And then she managed to recover from the COVID. Jackie's brother was less a problem. Dalawa sila yun eh. Isa, he got out of the hospital in 5 days. The Lord allowed all of us to celebrate. Sana. We go back to the original PPT. Yan. The Lord allowed us last year to celebrate my birthday after we all recovered. The heart issue of that, he was rushed to the hospital for at least twice because of unstable blood pressure. And then eventually, the doctor were able to address it by giving the proper medication. The heart issue of mom. The ER doctor, upon seeing mom, was shouting. Sa loob ng ER to yung ER na doktor, nagkakagulo. She was shouting. And then, instructing the nurses, organizing and preparing for the operating room. They could not contact the main cardiologist, the one who will be handling. Hindi nila makontak because it's early in the morning. And had to contact the second doctor to quickly do the procedure and perform the angioplasty. No? You know why? Because those 3 hours is what they call the golden window. If you did not do anything in those 3 hours, what happened? That's it. No? Actually, the case of Jackie's mom is what they call a widow maker. Most patients with this kind of blocked main artery is a widow yung asawa nila after that. No? So that's why they call it a widow maker. And then, in fact, my uncle, with the same case, with the same doctor, but the doctor said he cannot perform the same procedure as what they did to Jackie's mom. How can that be? Same doctor, same blockage. This, they perform. My uncle, they cannot perform. I don't know. I don't know why. Diba? But the only way for my uncle to be able to recover from that is major procedure, open heart surgery. God miracle allowed Jackie's mom to recover. And then, isn't God amazing? Isn't it God amazing? By the way, the interview that morning with the US OCC domestic went well, as Jackie and myself ended up being interviewed. Let's go back to the sister. Did you know that the one who almost got intubated is the same person who has a myoma issue? Just one morning, she felt the pain, went to the doctor, there's a big myoma. And then the schedule is chaotic. So many people having the procedure of the robotic. No? But finally, on the day that she will have her procedure, her blood is no more longer anemic. No? God, perfect timing. Isa pang good news, the biopsy taken from her were all benign. Oh, they are not happy. Benign. It's not cancerous. So praise God for that. Eventually, Jackie called the doctor. You know what happened to her? The BP stabilized, shopping. The next day, check BP, normal. So ano nangyari? Stress. And then sa kaka-check, lalong na-stress. First time ko nakita nag-200 yun. Actually, I was doing PowerPoint. My script is 180 lang. But I was browsing her phone to get a photo. I saw 200. I was so shocked. 200, hindi niya sinabi sa akin. Crazy talaga, di ba? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to OCC na. Tapos na yung aking personal. Okay. Let's go back OCC. OCC North Mindanao got a plaque of recognition from a local government unit in recognition of all of us, community development program, preaching the gospel and nurturing the children in times of pandemic. Yan yung award niyan eh. This year we added, alam niyo ba kung ilan ang bago ngayon? Tawa kayo ng tawa, no? Pero ang daming mukha, hindi niyo kilala, no? Who can guess how many new we have? Wild guess. There's a prize from Brother Greg. 100? Who said 100? You said 100? We're only 200 here. You mean 1 every 2 is new? Actually, we have 51 new volunteers. 51 represents every 4, there is 1 new volunteers. Diba? Galing? Tawagin ka natin mamaya, ha? Let us ask them, mga new babies of OCC, can you stand up please so we can recognize you? The 51 of you. Woo-hoo! Welcome to OCC! Okay, thank you. So sa dami ng bago, do not forget you wear your ID. Okay? Because I myself cannot remember all of you. Sometimes I will just do this, but to be honest, sometimes I forgot already your name. Okay, so please forgive me if I cannot remember your name. Sometimes I even forget what area are you. No, so please forgive me. Bumabata na ako eh. Okay? Okay, let me continue. Another thing that we did this year is we remove the area leadership team. Kasi tayo lang nag-invento yun eh. Only the Philippines, area leadership team. There's no such thing that area leadership team in the whole world. So we transition the area leadership team into regional leadership team. Okay? So we have two area leadership team. One is the Kamsur used to be, but now they are called North Bicol. Okay? Wala nang Kamsur. Your friend in Kamsur no longer exists. They are now born again. North Bicol team. Okay? And then another one is the South area leadership team ng Cebu. North Cebu. Inubahan natin, na sila, RLT North Cebu and RLT South Cebu. So wala na rin, na-born again na rin sila, naging North and South Cebu na. No? So yung mga bago na ginawa natin. Isa pa, the very first in the entire world, I hope I'm right, no? We have our 7th pangkapitong SRLT. SRLT, yes. SRLT, Metro Manila, please stand up. Where are you? Metro Manila, there at the back. They are our 7th SRLT team. This is do you know that only in the Philippines ang meron 7 na SRLT. Kaya special yung mga anak natin dyan. So be kind to them, ha? You welcome them with gladness and love. Okay, thank you. As they say, ano natin, team natin sa Philippines? It's more fun in the... Mahina. It's more fun in the Philippines, right? That's why we have 7 SRLT. Next, OCC. Since marami tayong bago, no, I would like to give a little brief of OCC history para sa mga bago. OCC in the Philippines started in 1998. Is that number 21? Lori? Okay, good. In the Philippines in 1998, 1999. It was led by Pastor Les Tilca, although I understand Pastor Les Tilca is in the United States, no? He was one of our guest speaker before. And then Brother James, they partnered also together. They requested for a handful of shoeboxes. And then they were surprised they were given 5,000. Nagulat sila doon. Ilan hawak nyo? 7,000? Di ba? Parang walang kwenta. Sa kanila, 5,000, na-shock sila. What do I do here? No? So, Pastor Les took care of distributing in Visayas while Brother James took care of Luzon. I remember, Pastor Les, the first time they distributed, nilipad nila yung shoeboxes into an island in Luzon, and they distributed there. And then, today, 5,000 is barely an allocation of one RLT. Can you imagine? We started with 5,000. Next year, we're doing 500,000. Wow. Huh? Parang mahina. Gusto niyo ba 1 million? You want 1 million? You have to multiply. Humina yung ano nyo, di ba? The number of volunteers used to be a handful of people, probably less than 10, no? You can see that photo, yan. Konti lang natin nun. Diba? Tapos, yung tinatakbo natin, at that time, we're running even hundreds of thousands of shoeboxes. Can you imagine? 10 people handling hundreds of thousands of shoeboxes. How do we get the report? Kayo nga ngayon. Ang galing ng report niya, di ba? Ba't parang walang naniwala? Something wrong with what I said? Handful of people, hundreds of thousands, they were able to get it. There's a magic at that time, di ba? They hired caller. Andun yung mga documents, so many, no? They hired caller, they call all, but that's not our standard anymore. Okay? And then, but today things have changed. We have what we call high impact recruitment and select, di ba? In total, we have 37 regional leadership team in the Philippines. No? So you will see that 37 regional leadership team. That's a photo. And then let's look at our regional leadership in our country plus Metro Manila. Pakipindit. Can you press, Laurie? I think there's a next one. There's none? Okay. There. One more. Whoa! Look at the special baby. You see? The entire map of the Philippines is like that. But Metro Manila is bigger. Diba? Actually, it is very small in that. Pero sa totoo lang, they have around 13 to 15 million of people in there. Grabe, no? The population. And then let's see the numbers. We want to celebrate the numbers. Let's see if your numbers are here. Okay? Can you see that? That's how many? 7.8 million. That is from the beginning until, except this season. Okay? What else is there? I cannot see it. Okay, let me go down. Because I want to celebrate this. 7.8 million is before this season. This year, we did 411,952. We shared. Parang hindi kayo masaya. What? What's wrong with you guys? Aren't you supposed to be celebrating? This is almost 500,000. 500,000 children shared by the gospel. Okay, that represents around 92% of our expected report. Okay? We discipled, where's this? 150,000 children. Yeah. Despite, imagine you, the challenges that we face. No material, delayed shipments and all that. Pandemic. Diba? And yet, we were able to deliver. But, andito mga DC, di ba? DCs! Where are you guys? Can you stand up? DCs, I want to encourage you. Come on. These are the hardworking DCs. I know, go back, Lori, not yet. DCs, we still can report. We still can report. That's why I'm encouraging you. We can still report until when? Sister Yoli, when? When is the deadline? Oh, today. You can still report tonight. Okay, thank you. We can do it. You know, a lot of challenges. The challenges that we face, it's like the challenges we face with the airline. Of all airline na bumagsak, Korean. Bakit? Sabi ni Lord, stop watching Korean telenovela. Stop Netflix. Focus on OCC. That's your logo, right? Yes ka ng yes. Pag sinabi ko what's your favorite, you will tell me a name that I don't even know. Right? And then hindi lang yun. Binagsak niya yung Korean airline. Binagsak niya sa Cebu. Binagsak niya the night before, 11-something p.m. What a way to welcome you guys. Diba? Okay, anyway, going back. 1.4 ang nag-graduate ng TGJ. Parang hindi kayo masaya. Imagine nyo, nag-graduate, nag-disciple ninyo 12 lesson. 1.4 million. Kanina yung pinapakita yung number ng global. You look at that. How many percent is that? That's approximately 8 to 10%. Wow. Yeah, wow. Indeed, wow. Praise God for you. Because it's not us. It is you guys doing the hard work. NLT, petiks lang kasi mga yan eh. Nag-uupo lang yan. Nagre-relax. Okay? Reported decision, accepted Christ, 1.48. And then, children praying and sharing. Grabe no, 1.3 million. And the number of TGJ trained is 110,000 as of this moment. We face a lot of challenges, but this is our victory. So now you can raise your phone. Oh, ayun yung taasin yung cellphone nyo. Take a photo of that because that is your inspiration. Take now. Picture. So every time you have a difficulty in life challenges, go back to this photo and be inspired. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Sister Lori, Unreached People Group. I wish we can have more, but I also understand it was a very difficult year. But still, we have 17. Actually, meron pa eh. Pero hindi pa na-compile, no? Sister Ida, meron pa, hindi ko inad dyan. Kasi hindi pa nakasummarize, no? So hopefully, we can still habol, no? We did 1,700 and then we shared, discipled 1,000 something over. No? Ito na. Praise God, no? Parang, sold ba kayo? Pwede na tayo umuwi sa conference? Di ba? Gutom pa kayo na. Okay, let's continue. During my recruitment, this year we did crazy recruitment. This I will share is my personal recruitment. Oh. I was asking the Lord why we have so many vacant position. Bakit Lord ang daming vacant position? No? Do you know what the Lord told me? No. Curious. It is because He is giving us a new and fresh sets of volunteers who called for His purpose. Akala natin na walan tayo ng volunteer. But in reality, He closes a door so He can open the window of fresh and new called volunteers just like the 51 here today. Okay? In our recruitment, ito na yung mga experience ko, grabe. In South Cebu, while I was interviewing potential candidates, I learned that a lot of the MPs, ito na, were unhappy and discouraged in our area there. Teams, of course, that team before is no longer there. Teams, I want to challenge you. When you do ministry, you represent Jesus. Do not tarnish the name of the Lord because you represent Jesus. Hearing that from the churches caused me pain. It's like slashing your heart. And that's not acceptable. Always remember, you're doing the ministry not because you're good, not because of anything, but you are called by the Lord. So you present the Lord, and therefore, do the ministry with excellence. So anyway, I felt really bad as a TC to hear those things. Imagine mo, nagkataon doon pa ako pumunta, no? Sana hindi na lang para hindi ko na-feel yun. During recruitment and interview, the venue was so hot. Sobrang init. May aircon kami, meron kaming fan, meron kaming open window, pero sobrang ang init. It felt like we were in sauna. No? Our sweat was dripping as I was interviewing. There was a point, I had a hard time. I went to the toilet. I just want to get a water and splash myself. Just to refreshen myself so that I can sustain the number of interviews that I need to do. Ang problema paglabas ko, yung water kasi nasa timba, tsaka naka-expose. So hindi ko alam kung pagkaganon ko, it will refreshen me or it will go otherwise. No? So I did not do it. So, but thank God for those donors. It was a donated. I cannot complain. But I'm just sharing to you what went at that time. I think God was punishing me for what happened in the area. Kaya pinasawa niya, hindi lang ako, pati yung mga East Visayas. Diba? So after we interviewed, I invited them. So when it's so hot, what's the next thing that you would like to do? I invited the entire team, let's go, halo, to refreshen ourselves. The good news, what happened? Walang halo-halo sa Chowking. Pangbihira naman, no? Sobrang lakit mo na. Sasabihin sa'yo walang halo. What's the reason? There is no ice. So anyway, the next day, we have to come back. We have to do volunteer initial training, diba? So sabi ko, ibahin natin ang venue. Let's go, katabi niya. Jollibee. Diba? Jollibee. Okay na siguro. Si Pastor Mel, yung kumakanta dito kanina, yung gumagano. Grabe talaga, hindi ko alam kumakanta yun eh. Pumunta siya ahead of all of us to check the venue. Sarado, under renovation. So where do we need to go back? Joking! Again. So we reserve a table, yung mura lang, di ba, sa labas. Ang problema, maingay at mainit. Pero hindi kasi init ng sauna. No? Mainit lang at maingay. When you are doing VIT, you want to make the most out of it. So we have to rent a conference room. Bayad. Diba? So, we decided to transfer to a function room. I was very encouraged to meet the new and freshly recruited South Cebu as they vowed to change the notion of OCC ministry in South Cebu. Where is the South Cebu? Can you stand up, please? Halo team is what I call them. Can you press that? Can you see the picture? What is that? Ano nakasulat? Pagod! Ikain mo na lang. Ano kakainin mo? Halo, halo. Actually, hindi ko alam yun eh. Yan yung function room namin. Nag-picture lang kami yung group, di ba? Tapos nakita ko lang uli, halo-halo. Kaya ang tawag natin sa South Cebu, ano? Halo-halo team. Thank you, welcome. Okay, tutuloy ko na. Ang dami ko. Pasensya na. I don't know how will we catch up with time, but you know, I have so many stories. Another recruitment. I went to Jensen. I interviewed this pastor. I forgot his name. He came from a very poor family. Life was difficult for him. While I was interviewing him, I noticed his great passion for the children, for the lost. I learned that they were very poor. And he went to the mall and ate. Every afternoon, he will go to the mall, sarado na yung mall, he will go to the trash can of the ice cream parlor and eat the cone with the leftover ice cream. When he was telling me about that, I was crying. I was crying deep inside because I did not ever experience going to the garbage and eating a leftover cone, and then because of that, to serve the Lord. Any one of you